What is a prime cost? Prime costs are a firm's expenses directly related to the materials and labor used in production. It refers to a manufactured product's costs, which are calculated to ensure the best profit margin for a company. The prime cost calculates the direct costs of raw materials and labor that are involved in the production of a good. Direct costs do not include indirect expenses, such as advertising and administrative costs. The formula of prime cost is prime cost equals direct raw materials plus direct labor. What is the purpose of prime costs? A prime cost is the total direct costs, which may be fixed or variable, of manufacturing an item for sale. Businesses use prime costs as a way of measuring the total cost of the production inputs needed to create a given output. By analyzing its prime costs, a company can set prices that yield desired profits. By lowering its prime costs, a company can increase its profit or undercut its competitors' prices. Companies need to calculate the prime cost of each product manufactured to ensure they are generating a profit. Self-employed individuals, such as artisans who create and sell custom-made furniture, often use the prime cost calculation to ensure they are making the hourly wage they desire while also profiting from each product made. Let's say, as an example, a professional woodworker is hired to construct a dining room table for a customer. The prime costs for creating the table include direct labor and raw materials, such as lumber, hardware, and paint. The materials directly contributing to the table's production cost $200. The woodworker charges $50 per hour for labor, and this project takes 3 hours to complete. The prime cost to produce the table is $350. $200 for the raw materials plus $150 in direct labor. To generate a profit, the table's price should be set above its prime cost. What is the difference between prime costs and conversion costs? Conversion costs are also used to calculate profitability based on the cost of production, but these include direct labor as well as overhead expenses incurred due to the transformation of raw materials into finished products. Overhead costs are defined as the expenses that cannot be directly attributed to the production process but are necessary for operations, such as electricity or other utilities needed for the manufacturing plant. Direct labor costs are the same as those used in prime cost calculations. Conversion costs are also used as a measure to gauge the efficiencies in production processes but take into account the overhead expenses left out of prime cost calculations. Operations managers also use conversion costs to determine where there may be waste within the manufacturing process. Conversions costs and prime costs can be used together to help calculate the minimum profit needed when determining prices to charge customers.